Two rallies, two very different messages. I'm Amanda Ferguson in Peterborough, where tomorrow all eyes will be on whether a white supremacist group goes through with their planned anti-immigration rally. This as the city confirms to City News that they will not be issuing the group a permit due to paperwork issues.
Cultural diversity makes Peterborough strong because to me, that's what I love about Peterborough.
Messages of love and inclusion etched onto the sidewalk in Peterborough. The rain washing away some of the chalk, but not residents resolved to rebuke the white nationalist rally scheduled to take place here tomorrow.
It's ignorance to me, it's it's fear, and it made me very angry.
Up to 50 white nationalists were expected to converge in a park across from Peterborough City Hall for what they called an anti-Trudeau, anti-immigration rally. The organizer is from Oshawa, but reportedly decided to host the rally in Peterborough after the city indicated he could get a permit. Today, its CAO said no permit will be issued because insurance documents and other signed waivers weren't submitted by the noon deadline. A lot of people want to know why it took improper paperwork for the city to say no.
Because that really is the whole legal process. From a city standpoint, if an applicant and what they plan to do meets freedom of speech, meets city policy and requirement, we are legally required and cannot turn down an applicant for that.
To withdraw the permit based on a technicality as opposed to rejecting it outright is just outrageous.
Various residents and community groups questioning why a permit was almost issued in the first place.
So here's the interesting thing about a group of white supremacists trying to get paperwork to go in public places. Now that they don't have a permit, are the police going to show up and physically arrest them for being in the public space? Because that's what happens to black people when we protest places that are told we don't have a permit.
Peterborough would not be the only Canadian city to host a white supremacist rally this weekend. A similar event is also planned in the Quebec border town of Lacolle. Far-right groups there unhappy with the asylum seekers being allowed into the province. City News reached out to Kevin Goudreau, the chairman of the Canadian Nationalist Front and organizer of the rally. In a statement, he said the rally is still a go, adding, "They wanted $2 million in liability insurance. We never actually needed a permit. We just wanted the whole park. No permit was ever needed in the first place. Same bat time, same bat channel, still a go." Also happening, what's being called Solidarity Weekend. 3 days of counter rallies organized by residents, local politicians, and community activists. Their message, love lives here in Peterborough.
I think it's actually amazing how many of the residents rallied around the cause of peace during this time period. A few individuals don't represent us all.
A lack of permit only bars the group from holding a rally here in Confederation Park. Say, holding it on a public sidewalk, well, that is still fair game. Now, the question is how police will react. I'm being told that they are monitoring the situation and will react if they cross the line into inciting hate. In Peterborough, Amanda Ferguson, City News.